Hello and welcome to Weekly Roundup, the show that bravely sifts through the smoldering wreckage of current events so you don't have to. Buckle up, because this week's news cycle is about as stable as a Jenga tower built on a trampoline during an earthquake. From geopolitical dumpster fires to the latest technological advancements that will undoubtedly be used for evil, we've got it all covered. And if you think you can escape into the comforting embrace of celebrity gossip, think again. This week, even Hollywood couldn't resist churning out a drama more chaotic than a toddler hopped up on birthday cake. So grab your beverage of choice, settle in, and try not to weep openly as we unpack the week that was. Let's start with global affairs, which this week resemble a particularly volatile game of Risk, played by people who haven't quite grasped the concept of turn-taking. Tensions between country A and country B continue to escalate, with each side seemingly determined to prove that they can outbluster the other. Diplomatic efforts, much like my attempts to assemble IKEA furniture, appear to be falling apart faster than anyone could have anticipated. Meanwhile, in country C, citizens have taken to the streets in a wave of protests so large, you could probably see it from space, the issue. Oh, just the small matter of issue. Protesters are demanding immediate government action, and let's just say they don't seem to be in the mood for half measures or empty promises. Look, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of global crises unfolding at any given moment. Turning now to the economy, where the only constant is volatility. This week, the stock market took a nosedive so steep, it makes you wonder if gravity just got a software update. The culprit? Oh, just your average run-of-the-mill economic event, which apparently was enough to send investors scrambling for the exits like they just heard a fire alarm. But hey, at least the cryptocurrency enthusiasts are having a good time, right? Bitcoin and its digital brethren experienced a surge this week thanks to Reason. So what does all this mean for your average everyday person just trying to afford a gallon of milk? Honestly, I have no idea. In the world of tech, the AI revolution continues unabated. This week, company unveiled a groundbreaking new feature that is either incredibly cool or deeply unsettling, depending on your level of trust in our robot overlords. Let's just say it involves, briefly describe the AI feature, and leave it at that. On a brighter note, scientists made a major breakthrough this week, discovering major breakthrough. This discovery could have huge implications for health, climate, or space exploration, assuming of course that humanity doesn't manage to destroy itself before then. So, it's a mixed bag. On the one hand, robots might be coming for our jobs. On the other hand, maybe those robots will also cure cancer and solve climate change. Over in the land of entertainment, the big news this week is the release of Movie Title, a film so hyped up it could single-handedly solve the global energy crisis. Early reviews are calling it positive adjectives, and box office numbers are already through the roof. Of course, whether it lives up to the hype remains to be seen. Meanwhile, musicians surprised fans this week by dropping a new album out of nowhere, like it's a surprise mixtape from your cool older brother. The internet, as you might imagine, is having a full-blown meltdown, with fans dissecting every lyric and guitar riff like it's the Zapruder film. And there you have it, folks. Proof that even in a world teetering on the brink of chaos, we can still find solace in the comforting distractions of movies and music. Now, onto something a little less existentially terrifying, sports. The league name season is officially in full swing, and let's just say things are getting spicy. This week saw Team pull off a stunning upset against Team, a victory so unexpected it caused a collective double-take across the entire sports world. Analysts are calling it descriptive phrases about the upset, and fans are already gearing up for what promises to be a thrilling finish to the season. So there you have it. Even when the world feels like it's falling apart, at least we can always count on sports to provide a healthy dose of competition, camaraderie, and the occasional reminder that anything is possible. Unless, of course, you're a fan of Team. Then you're probably just feeling a special kind of existential dread right now. But before we descend fully into the abyss of despair, let's cleanse our palates with a heartwarming story, shall we? This week, a person, community, in location went viral for heartwarming act, reminding us that even in these cynical times, the human spirit can still shine through. Was it enough to restore my faith in humanity? Look, I'm not made of stone, but let's just say I'm cautiously optimistic. Like maybe if we bottle whatever they're having in location and airdrop it over every major city in the world, we might just have a shot at this whole being a decent species thing. So go ahead, let that story warm the cockles of your cold, cynical heart. You deserve it. And that's a wrap on this week's whirlwind tour of all things newsworthy, bizarre, and vaguely depressing. I sincerely hope you feel more informed or at least marginally more prepared for the inevitable water cooler conversations about current events. Or, you could just pretend you haven't watched the news and talk about something else entirely. I won't judge. But before you go, be sure to let us know in the comments which story caught your attention the most. Was it the geopolitical brinkmanship, the economic rollercoaster, or the heartwarming tale of human kindness that briefly made you forget about the impending robot uprising? We want to hear from you. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, so you never miss an episode of the only news show brave enough to admit that the world is a beautiful, terrifying, and utterly confusing place. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and try not to let the existential dread consume you entirely.